What is good, everybody? Wednesday night. So we've got the rookie mock and we've got the startup mock that we'll be doing tonight. And we still got spots open. Few more. We need 3 more for the rookie mock, and we'll start that shortly. But we've got landing spots also. So we've got some landing spots because we like to have a little fun with it. But let's see who goes where. In this particular one that we're using, CJ Stroud to the Texans. So CJ Stroud, the first QB that comes off the board, is going to the Texans here. And the next QB actually is going to be Will Levis. So not even Bryce Young. So Will Levis comes out and goes to the Colts at 4, which is interesting. Okay. And then we've got right behind him now, Bryce Young comes off the board to the Seahawks. That's actually a good spot for any of these QBs to be in, is the Seahawks. That's a really good spot. Is Geno Smith going to re-sign for the 1 year? Probably not if they're drafting Bryce Young. Or could he maybe sit 1 year? I don't know if they're going to do that, but that is a very, very interesting spot. But now he has DK, he has Lockett, he's got Walker, he's got a young team around him, other than Lockett, obviously. But he's got a young DK, he's got a young Kenny Walker on an offense that wasn't bad last year. So wasn't bad last year. So I like it. I think that's great, especially when he gets some receivers that are good and know what they're doing. He goes into a good offense. He's got a running game, so he's got everything there around him, which is perfect. Which is what you want, especially for some of these young rookie guys that are coming in. We've got Anthony Richardson goes at 9 to the Panthers. Okay. So he goes here to the Panthers. I mean, they need a QB. It looks like, I guess they take the chance on him here. Huge upside. He's been talked about a lot lately. Just flying up the draft boards, possibly a top 5, possibly top 10 pick. So then he gets DJ Moore. I mean, they won't have a running back, but unless they re-sign, Foreman, but he does get DJ Moore. You've got the Texans go with Jordan Addison at 12. So now Texans go with Jordan Addison and was CJ Stroud, I think it was, right? Yep. So CJ Stroud and Addison both go to the Texans. I like that. They fix up, their offense with some young talent. You've got Jets take a cornerback, Patriots take a cornerback. Green Bay takes Michael Mayer. So Green Bay goes with the tight end after they go with Christian Watson last year and Dubes. We're not sure, obviously, if Lazard is coming back. But you've got Michael Mayer. And does Aaron Rodgers come back? Does Aaron Rodgers get to play with Michael Mayer? We don't know. Commanders, Steelers. All right, let's see where Bijan hasn't gone yet. There goes Jackson Smith and Jigba to the Chargers, which is, I love that spot for him. I'm hoping that really could be the destination. If he falls that far, I don't know. But I would love for him to go to the Chargers with Justin Herbert. That would be nice. And then you've got the next pick right after. There goes Quentin Johnston to the Baltimore Ravens. And I'm sure they'd probably take either one. But I guess since Johnston was left, they had to go with him. But yeah, I mean, big X wide receiver, and then they've got Bateman. Well, they'll have Bateman on the other side. Hopefully, he stays healthy. That's obviously one issue that we've been having is he has not been able to stay healthy. What else? Jalen Hyatt comes off the board to the Bills. First round goes to the Bills. I mean, I'm not in love with Jalen Hyatt again. Just that speed is awesome and that's great, but you're not going to make it on just that. We need more. We don't want him to just turn into Will Fuller or anything like that. We need to see a better route tree. We need to see better routes. And they've already kind of got Gabe Davis is kind of he's not as fast, obviously, but he is kind of that deep ball guy that they go to. And I'm sure he'll do great there. I don't know fantasy wise, how he's going to be hit or miss, just like Gabe Davis was. I think they need a better actual wide receiver. And we got this rookie mock coming up in like 10 minutes. There are still a few spots, so if you're out there, if you want to hop in, I've got the link there. Yeah, so we've still got a couple spots left. We're starting it up in 10 minutes. We've got rookie landing spots as well. Right. So Hyatt goes there. We've got Bijan comes off next. Let's go Cincinnati Bengals. That's an awesome spot. They've been talking about dumping Joe Mixon possibly, and then you replace him with a young Bijan Robinson. You've got already T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. I mean, that almost wouldn't be fair. That almost wouldn't be fair. You'll have oh man, that would be a sick offense. Now they're gonna have to find a way to pay, all three of these guys at least soon because you got T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Burrow that are gonna have to get paid. So Zay Flowers, who's just been moving up and up draft boards. I don't know, how tall he actually is. That's something that is coming in as a concern because he could be really small, but New Orleans Saints. So, Mike Thomas, possibly they move on from him. So you've got Flowers and you've got Olave there. Let's see who goes. Darnell Washington to the Seahawks. So he comes off the board next. So Seahawks go Darnell Washington and Bryce Young in this draft. So revamping tight end, they get their QB. The Raiders take Jahmyr Gibbs. So that would mean they probably didn't re-sign Jacobs. They could have possibly give him the tag and then just play with him and Gibbs. And then maybe they let Jacobs walk the next year. I don't know. Carolina Panthers take Luke Musgrave. Okay, so they take Anthony Richardson and Luke Musgrave. So they get their QB and tight end. Josh Downs to the Browns. I've seen this a few times. Josh Brown going to the Downs. So, Josh Down going to the Browns. So you've got Watson with then Downs and Amari Cooper. They still got DPJ. Don't forget, they still got David Bell. We haven't seen any running backs other than Gibbs and Bijan come off the board yet. Rashid Rice comes off the board next to the Lions. Okay, so they've got JMO, Rashid Rice, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nice young wide receiver core. There goes Tucker Kraft to the Miami Dolphins. So I like that. The Dolphins could use a nice tight end there. Now, I mean, I don't know. Is the tight end going to really be relevant in that offense? Are they going to make him relevant? I mean, Gesicki was a pass catching tight end, and he wasn't really involved at all. So I don't know. We've got Kincaid going to the Chargers. I love that. I love that because I don't think they're taking Everett back. If I'm not mistaken, he's a free agent. So You got Kincaid then going to the Chargers. So they get Kincaid and Jackson Smith and Jigba to ramp up that offense. Keenan Allen looks like he's coming back, so they'll have still Keenan Allen for at least another year or so. Kayshon Boutte to the Cowboys. That is a nice spot. I like that spot. For him to go to the Cowboys, that's a steal. Then you got CeeDee Lamb and Boutte. We've got Marvin Mims next going to the Chiefs. Another good situation. You got Marvin Mims going to the Chiefs. Xavier Hutchinson going to the Bears. They're looking for a number one. Is Xavier Hutchinson the answer? I don't know. We shall see. What else we got? There goes Kenny McIntosh goes to the Saints. So finally, we got a running back coming off the board, and it's Kenny McIntosh of all RBs, which is not expected. You've got Trey Tucker comes off the board next to the Titans. I mean, they need some other receiving help other than Burks. I mean, they just let Woods walk, so might as well try and revamp the offense a little bit. But Devin A-Chain, there he goes to the Dolphins. Wow, that's an awesome spot. So A-Chain to the Dolphins, that's a really good spot for any running back, but especially A-Chain with his speed, he fits perfectly right in there. You've got the Ravens also take Tillman. So the Ravens take Tillman and Johnston in this draft. Vikings take Wicks. We've got Laporta going to the Jaguars. Okay, that probably means they didn't re-sign Ingram, or maybe they gave him the tag. But I like Laporta. I like Laporta going there. T-Law needs some help. We've got Roshan Johnson goes to the Panthers. Okay. Tajay Spears goes to the Chiefs. Okay, and this is what we're talking about when we talk about Pacheco. Like, be careful in Dynasty with Pacheco. You know, we've been saying it. They're going to draft somebody. They're going to bring somebody in. And here goes Tajay Spears, who, you know, is vaulting himself into, you know, the top 10, possibly even the top 5 coming up here. And we'll see. We got the combine, you know, coming right up. We've got Naku. I like that. The Giants. Okay. Okay. That's another sneaky guy. All right. So that's where all these guys are going. That's where all these guys are going. I think we got a few spots left. We still got 3 spots left for this rookie draft, which we're starting in 5 minutes. So anybody out there, the link is right there, pinned. So just hit the link there, and you should be able to hop right in. Otherwise, I guess we'll just auto it, or maybe I'll pick it. But anyway, those are the landing spots we're gonna go with just to have some fun. So, you know, some of the top guys, CJ Stroud went to the Texans. Then we had Will Levis go to the Colts. We had Bryce Young go to the Seahawks. We had Anthony Richardson to the Panthers. So all 4 of the QBs went in the top 10 here. Jordan Addison goes to the Texans as well. So they've got CJ Stroud and Jordan Addison teaming up on the Texans there, which I like. Definitely like that. Jackson Smith and Jigba goes to the Chargers. You've got Johnston to the Ravens. We've got where did Bijan go? Bijan to the Bengals, which is a sick spot. That's an awesome spot. Jalen Hyatt to the Bills. So we've got a couple cool or really good spots for some of these players. I mean, that wouldn't even be fair if Bijan went to the Bengals. Honestly, that's tough. Imagine Joe Burr, T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Bijan Rock. That's not fair. Oh shit. Let's pop this up here. So yeah, it looks like we've still got a few spots. I am going to I'll wait until right before we start, and then randomize it, but yeah, hop in. Anybody out there, we can get in before we start this up. Hopefully, we got everybody that's gonna be in here. In here. And we'll randomize it, I guess, right before we start. What do I got this on? 30 seconds or a minute? We got it on a minute. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll randomize it up and then we'll start. Fuck it. There it is. A little spread out. All right. So two they got them on the back end there. All right, that's fine. That is fine. And let's see if we still got I think we still got a couple spots for the startup mock as well. Yeah, we still got a few spots for the startup mock. Let me post that real quick. This way, at least we got that one filled up. All right. Let's trying to do a quick queue. Yeah. All right. So rookie mock. All right. So we've got make it 15. Last minute work. We're trying to do a quick queue. Make it 15 or 20. Let's see. Oh God. Let's see. Or 10 or make it 15 or 20. Or 10 what? 10 minutes? All right. Well, I guess we're a little backed up. Let me see. What he's saying. 10 minutes or what, bro? Oh, 10-second queue. You bugging. No, I'll put on 30. I got it. We'll make it. We'll make it 30-second. Picks. Can't. 10 is fucking nuts, bro. It's on 30-second. 30-second timer. No, there's 10, but 10 is OD. You can't even be able to pick if you only got 10 seconds. So all right, so we about to start it. Next week might be fun because we'll have the combine, so we'll get a little bit of a better idea of the heights, the real heights, and the real weights of people, because that is what that's what we're worried about now. Um, is Bryce Young is not even going to throw. So they're not going to weigh him or measure him at all. I don't believe. So we're not going to know at all the measurements of Bryce Young. We'll know the measurements of everybody else. All right, we're about to start, y'all. So anybody out there, if you want to hop in, the link is right there in the chat. Should be pinned there. We've got 3 spots left, but we'll start it up in about 10 seconds if nobody else hops in. See what we got going on. All right, fuck it. All right, here we go. We figure, of course, Bijan's going to be first, or at least he should be. I don't think that anything that happens between now and the actual draft will change that. JSN goes at the 1-2. Okay. Okay. That is early, but I don't mind it. I think JSN is the best wide receiver in the class. Typically, the QBs go next, but how do I? JSN goes to the Chargers. Somebody was asking. Yes. All right. Let me just start it back up. Yeah. So then I get the pick of the QBs. And there goes Bryce. So I think I got to go CJ. I mean, I like the upside of Anthony Richardson. It's just, I want to take the more sure thing. I mean, we see too many of these QBs. He's asking for the spots. Come on, guys. It's up here. But all right, I'll copy it and send it in there again. This way everybody can get that. Yeah, it's a 6 spot for JSN, which I really like. I think that's where they need to go after anyway. I don't think they need to do anything else but go and get. I mean, Keenan Allen's just getting too old. They need weapons for Herbert. We've saw already, you know, that Herbert without weapons, like he's got nobody to throw the ball to. I mean, with Mike Williams and Keenan Allen hurt all year long, I mean, Palmer just isn't good enough to be the number one guy. So it was a rough year for Herbert as far as what we expected. I mean, I think he threw like 26 touchdowns, and that should increase. I mean, he'll be back, he'll be back in his top 10 there. But all right, so Gibbs goes next. We got Richardson went after that. Jordan Addison, Quentin Johnston, Will Levis, Charbonnet, Mayer, Boutte, Zay Flowers. We've got Josh Downs, who went to the Browns. Don't forget. A Chain went to the Dolphins. Hyatt went to the Bills. None of these running back. Well, Tajay Spears went to the Chiefs. So do we like the Tajay Spears to the Chiefs, or do we like the Cedric Tillman, Rashid Rice, Dalen Hyatt? Let's go. All right, let's go with the RB here. Let's take the Tajay Spears, who goes to the Chiefs there in this particular mock. All right, so Tillman, Rashid Rice, Marvin Rims. Let's see, Hutchinson was picked as well. When did Oh, Boutte, because Boutte went to the Chargers. That was who I was looking for. I didn't realize he went already. I mean, Boutte went to the Cowboys. What am I saying? The Cowboys, which is that's a sick spot. So yeah, Hyatt to the Bills was a nice spot. Yeah. Boutte Cowboys, Downs, Cleveland. And you had what? A Chain. A Chain was Miami. So there's a lot of good spots here. There goes Sean Tucker, who he wasn't picked in this particular draft. Neither was Bigsby, Miller, Roshan Johnson was, Kenny McIntosh. You've got some of the tight ends. Let's see, Darnell Washington, Musgrave, Kraft, Laporta. They went. All right. So we've got, yeah, there goes Kenny McIntosh, Kendre Miller, Bigsby, Hooker. So they weren't particularly picked in this draft. McIntosh was. Where did McIntosh go? He was picked late. Or was it the Saints? I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, I can't wait till the combine is really gonna give us a little bit of more of a better picture. Marvin Mims went to the Chiefs, and it's my pick here. So yeah, we're gonna go Marvin Mims to the Chiefs. That was awesome. Yeah, so that was perfect. So we got Mims in there. Let's see. Hutchinson went to the Bears. That's right. Okay, so Hutchinson was a Bear. McIntosh was the Saints. Okay, yep. Trey Tucker. All right, so yeah, McIntosh was the Saints. A Chain was the Dolphins. A Chain is that's a nice spot. Did he not? Oh yeah, A Chain went earlier. All right. So other than Hutchinson, what Nakua got picked as well. Wicks. We gotta, scroll down on some of these because there goes Trey Tucker. Look at him all the way at the bottom. I'm just trying to pick everybody who got picked in the draft because after there's. All right. So yeah, I think we got them all. There goes Dell, who's a short little wide receiver. Really good though. He didn't get picked here, but Jarrett, another good one. These are guys that are going to be picked later on in the draft, so they're a little less likely to hit at least as like wide receiver ones, wide receiver twos. There goes Hutchinson. Okay, Roshan Johnson. So yeah, we're getting most of these guys off the board here. There goes Deuce Vaughn. Still got some tight ends up here. Which I'm definitely leaning that way, especially since none of these running backs that are left were picked there. Yeah. Ooh, sniped on the Musgrave. But we'll take the where did Tucker Craft? Damn, I just missed Tucker Craft. Yeah, Laporta goes to the Jags. I like that with Trevor Lawrence for a little future there. There goes Tucker Craft right after Stetson Bennett. Okay, Eric Gray. So yeah, a few picks left, but yeah, A Chain to Miami is nuts. Is nuts. Is nuts. Let me copy this in so I can see if we can get that filled. Really? Up in the startup mock. But all right, so I guess let's go over this right quick. We've got Bijan, Flowers, Rice, and Vaughn. If we're just looking at it coming down, good spots. All of them were drafted in this 3-round mock, which was nice. We had Bijan to the Bengals, which is not even fair. We had Zay Flowers to the Saints. We had Rashid Rice. Damn, I got to write this shit down next time. I think I put some of them up there. What was it? Yeah, Mims to the draft has ended. Didn't want to. Raheem Jarrett, but what am I gonna do? I'm in a meeting. All good. All good. Appreciate everybody for being in it. But yeah, next week should be even better because we'll have some combine results as well. We'll be able to see a couple things, which is gonna be nice. But yes, A Chain went to Miami. JSN was the Chargers, which was awesome. You had CJ go to God damn. Now I'm forgetting everything after I just had to remember. Yeah, CJ to the Texans with Addison. That was a nice one. I would think that if they do go CJ Stroud there, they would probably want to go JSN and just combine those two. I mean, we see that more and more nowadays where the wide receiver and QB combo or even running back combo, like Trevor Lawrence and ETN, we see that a little bit more and more. But all right, we're a week before, well, not even a week, half a week before, a couple days before the combine, and I mean, if this is kind of where we're at in general as of right now. I mean, we've got all four QBs in the first round. We've seen that progress and progress as we've been doing this the last few weeks. We've went from just two QBs going in that first round to now, all four because they're all being pushed up that draft board. We've got JSN starting to take a little bit of a lead as that wide receiver one. There are some that still, differ or have Addison and Quentin Johnston there, but we've seen mostly JSN and Quentin Johnston up there. Johnston's fell in a couple actually mocks that I've been in. We'll see. We'll see I think the combine is gonna do a lot. They'll give us a lot better idea of what exactly these NFL teams are gonna think. So it's gonna be very interesting, especially the RBs because of how many RBs there are, or good RBs at least in this class. And teams need RBs more and more now that we're going into those two running backs on each team. I mean, nobody's getting some of these teams. They don't got the workhorse guy with it. People they're going away from that. They cost too much money. They get hurt too much, and so yeah, they are really starting to get away from all that. I mean, nothing really crazy happened at all. Everything is kind of still in line, and that's why we do this every week to kind of just keep up to what the community's feeling, what other people are feeling as well as far as the values because they change so much. All right, so let's get that out of here. Let's get the startup pulled. Oops, that's not it. Where the All right. Now this thing's bugging out. All right, let me find this so I can pull this up. Rookie mock draft is done. Here we go. So we got the startup here. Let's see if we've happened to fill this up yet. And we have. Awesome. Awesome. So we've got a full startup here. A lot of 6 spots. And yeah, I'm gonna pull up this again and let me type in. I'm just gonna type it in. Where can I let me type this somewhere and then I'm gonna type it right in. And I'm gonna just paste it because oops. And I'll pull it up this way. Y'all are seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. I'm just gonna go through this and actually type it up. Texans. We've got Levis to the Colts. We've got Bryce Young to the Seahawks, which is again awesome spot. I like it. I really like it. And then we went Anthony Richardson. That's right, Anthony Richardson to the Panthers. Yeah, A-Rich to the Panthers is. I like it for him. There, I don't love it for the wide receivers. Like, I don't like it for DJ Moore. I'm not excited like at all about that. I mean, this guy has got. If he gets drafted that early, I mean, he'd be the highest, I think, draft pick with the worst. I think he's got. I think that'll be the worst completion percentage ever drafted, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody will have to check me on that, but I don't think anybody's ever been drafted with a worse completion percentage than that. I think he's got what 53. I think 53%, 54%. I mean, that's crazy. Mayor to the Packers. Mayor to the Packers. I like that as well. They could use a good tight end, pass catching tight end anyway. And hopefully Aaron comes back. I mean, it sucks if he doesn't, but where else is he going to go? They've already said he's not going to the Raiders. So that's out of the question. Let me know where y'all think Aaron should go. Or should he just stay where he's at? I thought the Jets would be nice, but because they got the defense. But then he's got to learn all those new receivers. You might as well just stay with where he's at and just work with the guys he's been working with already. Another year with Christian Watson, Romeo Dubes. Maybe you bring Lazard back. I mean, but if they don't know if he's coming back, why would Lazard probably stay there? So Hyatt goes to the Bills. There goes Bijan to the Bengals, which is just awesome. Bengals just honestly, it would not be fair. It really wouldn't be fair. That's crazy. All right, we've got Zay Flowers to the Saints. I've seen Zay Flowers just go up and up, higher and higher, up the draft board. He's a small guy, pretty good route runner. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, don't forget, some of these guys are just not going to work out the way we want them to anyway, like as those number one, number two wide receivers or running backs. So we've got Darnell Washington to Seattle, Jahmyr Gibbs to the Raiders, Musgrave to the Panthers. And again, I don't know with A-Rich. I don't know. He's got a lot of potential. It just worries me because if he can't pass, then he can't pass. Great for fantasy, I'm sure, but at the same time, for an actual NFL team, I mean, Browns. I like that spot for Downs. I like him going to the Browns. Rashid Rice to the Lions. Kraft to the Dolphins. Kincaid, my guy to the Chargers. That's right. Kincaid to the Chargers. Again, an awesome spot. Boutte to the Cowboys was a good spot as well. They're looking for wide receiver, and especially with a guy like Boutte who might fall down the draft boards just because he's a head case. Um, that can really help them out. Comes to the Chiefs, X Hutch to the Bears. Kenny McIntosh to the Saints. I don't think any of these guys are going to be picked. I'm not going to go actually further than that because these guys probably, and let me just run down. Well, actually, Tajay Spears probably because of where he's drafted. A Chain to the Dolphins, yeah. So let me put a couple of these other guys. A Chain, Miami. Tillman to the Ravens is probably not worthy. Laporta to the Jags is probably not worthy as well. Roshan Johnson to the Panthers could be. I think we're only doing like 14 rounds, so it's not going to be crazy. But Chiefs goes to Tajay. All right, so I think we're all set. Let's get this out of the way. Oops. And let's pull this ish back up. Parolee, what's good, brother? What is good? Shit, you missed it. I had a couple spots open a little while ago, but now I do not. So yeah, we're doing a startup mock here, Superflex mock, with landing spots for the rookies. We just did a rookie draft, a rookie mock draft with these landing spots. So just makes it a little bit, just having a little fun. But yeah, we're only going 14 rounds. No IDP, no defense or anything at all. But yeah, I mean, mocking is something that you want to do continuously throughout the offseason. You want to know where the values are. You want to know, why people are or what people are thinking as far as values are concerned, where people have who, where people are drafting people. I mean, it's important to know these things. You always want to have the edge, and especially in the market when you're in leagues already, you want to know some of the values or what these guys are thinking. I mean, I'm in a startup right now. Maybe I should pull that up for y'all. Let me pull up startup I'm in actually right now, and we're gonna start this draft in about 15 minutes. But let me pull up this draft I'm currently in, and I'll show y'all. This is a third round reversal. Oh shit, we're moving. We are moving. Okay. Okay. There goes the running backs. Oh, yes. I love to see it. I love to see it. Oh, Bijan. There goes the 101. Big Tons goes for the 101 there at the 311. I wasn't sure when anybody was going to go for the 101. I've seen that go in the first round. 111, 112 to like the 205. We've seen that usually be going. He lasts to the 311 here on the third round reversal. And Pearly, are you in this? Are you in this league that I'm in with Hus? What is this? The Hustlers? What is this? 18? I don't even know. 19. But yeah, this is a lot of running backs went. ETN, Eckler, Hall. So I don't love any of these running backs here. Javante maybe later on. If he lasts, like I'm not in a rush now to take any of these running backs. I don't have confidence in any of them. We've got some older guys up here, some situations that can change. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks away. And then I got the double pick, which is beautiful. So what do I do with the double pick? There goes Danny Jones. We've got some QBs, Trey Lance, of course, Gino Purdy still up here, Jordan Love, Ritter. Stafford, or do we go wide? We got to go wide receiver, I think. I don't know. Can't go. I'm definitely not going running back. We could go with one of the QBs, maybe, depending who's left. Stafford, because I do have Murray, who obviously is going to be hurt for the start. We don't know when he's coming back. But we still got Olave. We still got London. We've still got Devontae. We've got Christian Watson, Terry McLaurin, Michael Pittman. I've got a couple guys queued up that I like. I don't know if I want to take Watson. Let's throw Pickens up there. Ayuk, definitely got Judy up there. I'm not drafting older guys. Um, that's just not how I like to play. We still got Marquise Brown down here. So yeah, we still got a couple guys here. I'm anxious to see what happens here. Do these guys go running back? Do they go wide receiver? I mean, they've got QBs already pretty much. I'm happy if Olave and London can fold on me both, that'd be sick, but I doubt it. That'd be crazy. Devontae's still up there. One of them's probably gonna take Devontae. At least I would hope. Give me one of these guys that are left. Give me Olave, London, Pittman. Give me one of those three at least. We got 6 picks though. Judy. I think I like Judy more than. All right. No, I'm in the 17. Oh, okay. You're in the 17. I got the 106 on the 111 and 3 second-round picks. You think I should trade up for more first? Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you can get into the first, I mean, and what do you need? What do you need on your team? Also, though, are you like in running back need? Are you in wide receiver need? Are you in QB need? I mean, what's your situation? Do you have an older team? You know, do you have a young team? Are you kind of rebuilding? I mean, what's the current situation? You need RBs. Okay. So if you need RBs and you can't get, the 101 or the 102 basically to get Bijan or Gibbs, there's going to be a lot of running backs that you can probably take there in that second round. You got Garrett, Higgins, and Hollywood. All right, that's nice. I like the receiving. I like the receiving core. I mean, at the 106, it's possible that maybe Gibbs falls to you, depending how desperate some people are of QB, because you got the 4 QBs that are probably going to go. That's fine, bro. I fade running backs all the time. I don't pick running backs. I mean, at all. Running backs are guys that I go after once my team is set how I want it to be, and I'm ready to compete. That's when I go after the running backs, because it's just hard year to year. We don't know what's going to happen. Year to year, all these things change, whether it's running backs going from place to place, who's got a new contract, who's getting released. Lenny Fournette just got released after he just got a contract. So a lot of people hopped on the Lenny bandwagon because he got, oh, there goes Jacobs. All right, nice. Damn, I forgot what I was saying. Lenny bandwagon because he got the 3-year contract. But when you're of that age and you're not that much on the cap hit with your deal, like they'll throw you to the curb, especially once Tom Brady's gone. I mean, Lenny's not catching 70 balls again. Let me put it that way. He's probably gonna go to a contending team. I don't think he goes into a situation where he's the workhorse, not at his age, but if he goes to a good situation, I mean, he could be really valuable for at least another season. But again, these guys are getting up there in age. I listen to you. Yeah, bro. It's just the easiest way, bro. Because now look, you got Garrett, you got Higgins, you got Hollywood, you've got all 3 young wide receivers. They're going to be at the least all 3 top 20 fantasy wide receivers every single season for how many years? I mean, what are these guys? 21, 22, 23. I think Hollywood's 25, maybe Higgins is 24, but you've got young guys that for the next, bunch of years you're going to be able to contend, and now, you've got some picks. Now you go and get your running back. So you can purchase some running backs too. You can purchase some of these guys, especially with those second round picks. You can purchase some of these older running backs and take chances. The guys in my league, are very running back heavy, so I don't think Gibbs makes it to me. Yeah, so if he don't make it to you, then at the 1-6, you're probably getting one of the best wide receivers, possibly either JSN or Quentin Johnston. Charbonnet won't make it to 111. It's gonna depend on where they go to. You do got the 106, so you can go early if you want. I was gonna try and buy Walker. Yeah, bro. I mean, yeah. See, that's the other part of having those young wide receivers. Now you've got some of these picks to play with, and you can buy a young guy like Walker. If you could, I'd give up all of that, bro. What was the picks you had again? I give up the 106 and 111 straight. I give both of those. I'd offer for Kenny Walker. That's what he's going to be worth. He's going to be worth 2 first plus possibly. But I'd give up both of them if I was able to get Kenny Walker to go along with the wide receivers that you have there. And then if you were able to hold on to those second round picks, you can take some of those running backs there. Or again, you can buy some of these older running backs. I mean, what is Lenny Fournette really going to cost? You're going to cost a early second round pick, maybe mid second round pick. What is I mean, Derrick Henry's getting old. I know you said they love running backs in that league, so maybe it is going to be harder for you to buy running backs with second round picks, unless there's a team that is shit. If there's some shitty teams that are not in contention, why hold on to those old aging running backs? So, the Nick Chubbs, the Derrick Henrys, if they just happen to be on shitty teams, maybe you can buy DeAndre Swift for cheap. I mean, depending what happens, maybe you can buy Joe Mixon for cheap if he winds up in a good situation. Dalvin Cook. I mean, you might just have to wait until the season. I don't know when your draft is, but yeah. But yeah, if you can buy Walker, I mean, honestly, I'd spend whatever I need to on Walker. I'd spend the 2 first, even add a second on top of it, just because the situation you're in. I mean, if you get a guy like that, that would be awesome for you. So yeah, Jacobs goes there. So I like that. There's a running back run going, and I'm hoping these guys love running back, so they go running back here. I don't know, but we've got Henry, Chubb, Najee, Stevenson is still up there, Swift, Javante, Pierce. I don't know how much these guys are going to love any of these guys, but I'm hoping there's a running back run and it leaves me some wide receivers here. But that is the current one I'm in. All right. So we're about to start this up here in 5 minutes. Gonna randomize and then get this bad boy rolling. Wish I could show you my draft board. Bro, if you want, just follow me on Instagram if you're not already. I don't remember if you follow me on Instagram, but send me a DM, Dynasty Life Fantasy. Follow me there and send me the DM. This way I can check it out if you want. Absolutely, brother. Yeah, I am excited to see what some of these guys do here. Who they wound up picking. I'll randomize it now since let's see where we go. Boom, I get right in the middle at 7. Catch gets to 12. Okay. Bacalao. There's Jay. We've got AJ up in there too. I was trying to see. AJ was supposed to get on with me. I guess not, but see if he responded at all. No, he didn't. So I guess he's not hopping in. But all right. So yeah, we've got some 6 spots, which is awesome. Don't really go on Instagram. That's all right, bro. Email it to me if you want. My email, if you check the description, my email should be down there, dynastylifeforever at gmail.com. And if you email it to me quick, I might be able to even pull it up here. AJ, bro, I was just talking about you, brother. Are you able to hop on or what? Hop on with me for this mock real quick. I sent you the link. I don't know if I got it set. What do I got it set to? 30-second, or I got it set to 60-second. Yeah, it gives us a little time to talk and shit. Yeah, we about to start this bad boy up in 3 minutes, bro. One too deep right now to defame myself, bro. I'm on hustle shit all the time, high out my mind. But I'm winning this mock from the 104. We'll see. Yeah, you're at the 104, so I just randomized it. We'll see what happens here. But yeah, we about to start this bad boy up. And damn, that's mad long. If I do that, it's probably gonna be mad annoying for these people. But all right, fuck it. Nah, I'll just hold on to it there. This coming week, I'm off all week, so literally just holla, yeah, bro. And then we've got the combine this week, so I'm sure a bunch of changes are gonna happen. We're gonna see a couple people's heights, weights. We're gonna see where exactly people are, except for Bryce Young, that little smart ass motherfucker decided to not throw at all. I mean, he's got enough tape. He doesn't really need to. I mean, everybody sees it. There are people saying, "Oh, well, why don't he just go out and do it?" I mean, because you could hurt your. What if you don't do it good? I mean, you're throwing the receivers. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we've seen enough of him to know what he is. I think the real thing is just the height and weight is what everybody really wants to see. But you don't want to hurt yourself either, because if you fall down the draft board, I mean, you're losing millions of fucking dollars. From you being a top 5 pick even to a top 10 pick, like you're losing a lot of money. Rodgers is going to be a Jet this week. Bro, I don't know. What do you want? I mean, do you want Carr? Do you want Aaron Rodgers? I think obviously you would want Aaron Rodgers, but I don't know. Is Aaron Rodgers going to do it? I mean, he's going to go to a bunch of rookie wide receivers that he's not played with before. He might as well just stay in on the Packers for that. He does got the good defense though on the Jets. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Tough division though too. I mean, shit. You got Miami. You've got the Bills. I mean, will it happen? Probably not. Can I dream? Of course. Yeah. I mean, somebody put the shit emoji. Oh God. Let me put at least some of the top. Let me put the top couple dudes here for everybody. Bijan Bengals is sick. Bijan Bengals is sick. Wow, they really fucked my whole. That is not what it was supposed to do. Come on. I'm first now. Yeah. Yes, you are, Jackie boy. All right. Let's get this bad boy started. Here we go. Let's turn this fucking sound off. Let's start this bitch up. Hopefully everybody is fucking in here. 10:45. I mean, listen, I start on time so that everybody who decides to get in with me all week, they know, how I roll. I start them exactly on time, same fucking time that it says on there every week. I tweeted you the pics. Tweeted. You follow me on Twitter too? Shit, I forgot I had Twitter. I don't really be on the Twitter shit. You say this or email. Twitter? Actual Twitter? Let me see. I don't even have any messages on Twitter. What'd you do on Twitter, bro? You tweeted me on Twitter? Why don't I see it? It's not on Insta. I don't see it in my email. Email that shit to me, bro. Dynasty Life, the number 4 ever at gmail.com. Replied to some. Oh, you replied to something. Why is it not showing me what you replied to? Oh, let's see. Oh shit, I see. Okay. Drew followed you. Oh, I took off my notification. My bad, bro. I Took off my notifications. All right. Jay, what is good, brother? Bro, there's some I don't know if you guys checked, but there's some sick spots that some of these rookies went to. I'll run it down for y'all real quick. Brandon Cooks, I don't see where the fuck is the messages at? I don't see that you messaged me though. And you tweeted me a message or you tweeted me the tweets and replies. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Fuck. I wanted to pull up the whole thing. Bro, I don't be on the Twitter shit. It's just I need somebody that actually do my accounts for me. That would be actually so much easier if I can have somebody actually just post for me all the time and do all that shit. Because it's hard, bro. It takes so much time. Listen, to do this shit, some of this shit, as creators and post everywhere, but it's difficult to try and stay up with it. And there's days that I'm tired, bro. Just a draft board. All right. Um, which one was you, Paroli? Are you on here as actually Paroli? No, I don't see you. Which one is you, Paroli? Which name? Because I don't see it on the whatever you sent me there. Let me know. Let's see. All right, Mahomes. Wow, Herbert goes at the 1-2. Holy wow. Josh Allen goes at the 1-3. Burrow goes at the 1-4. Wow. I'm Drew. Why don't I see? No, I see you on Twitter, bro. What I'm looking at the pics that you sent me on Twitter. I don't see which one is you. Like, which one are you that's drafting? What are you on these drafts? Why don't I see Drew here? I see Reed. I see Sean something Wolverine. Ryan Raider. Oh, you're Raider. That's you're Raider. Whatever, right? Is that you? Let me know. I think I see it here. I think you're Raider something. Mahomes and Watson. Oh, I love it, bro. Watson fell all the way there. How? Bro, that's sick, dude. Oh shit, it's my pick. So we had wow, Chase went. Okay, Hurts, Lamar Fields, Trevor Lawrence. I think I gotta go Trevor here. Now, actually, I gotta go. I'm going JJ. Fuck it. So we're gonna go JJ here at the 1-7 or nah. Should I go JJ? Go JJ or Trevor Lawrence. Now, I'm probably honestly gonna go with the QB. So let's do it that way. Let's go with Trevor Lawrence. Fuck it. Let's see. So yeah, you got Mahomes, Watson, you got T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, Tony Pollard. Ugh, I don't love the Pollard pick. You should have just punted it, bro. Fuck, you should have took. Yeah, if you would have got Judy or London there. Oh no, oh no, that's the third round reversal. So you win. Fuck, hold on, I'm trying to figure this out here. Okay, you went T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson, and then when it came back around, you went okay, Tony Pollard. Okay, I got you. Drake London and Judy just went right before you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Yeah, I probably would have tried to still go wide receiver. Trey Lance. Okay. I see it now, bro. I see you. Yeah. All right. So Fields comes off. JJ comes off. I was torn between kind of JJ and T Law there, but T Law is kind of the last of the, well, not really. I mean, you still got Kyler Murray, you still got Deshaun Watson. I like those guys too, but I like Trevor Lawrence. He's just a young stud that's going to be there for a while. 23 years old. Was top 10 last season. I mean, come on. If you could get a top 10 QB in Superflex, you need a top 10 QB at least one of them. You want to try and get two. See, catch there went Lamar and Kyler Murray. I love that for catch. And I just did it, and I'll show you. I'll go back and forth here. This is the actual draft that I'm in. This is a real draft, a real startup, and I'm here at the 12. And I went Kyler Murray, Deshaun Watson. I was really almost wanted to go AJ Brown, but I decided to just say fuck it. Let me just lock in the two QBs quick. And look, all these QBs. I mean, QBs started going really in the third. I could have waited and took a Russell or a Carr or Pickett, but I just don't want to worry about QB. I don't want to worry about QB. There's one thing I don't want to worry about in Superflex. I've tried it before to not do it with the QBs and try and do it a different way, but it just never works out. You always wind up needing to look for a QB, and they're fucking and just impossible to get. They cost way too much. Burrow, her pretty much, yeah. they're all in that same category. Burrow, Hurts, Josh Allen, Herbert. I mean, you can slice them any way you want. I ain't complaining for you. I ain't complaining. My bad, Jay. This is it right here. The one that I'm doing. I thought I pulled it up. Did I not? Maybe I'm bugging out. My bad, bro. But yeah, this is the one that I'm doing here, bro. This is the one that I'm doing here. All right, Paroly. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, brother. We'll be on. I'll be on Huss's stream tomorrow. So everybody out there will be on 420 Fantasy, 420 Fantasy Hustler Network, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, all right, Paroly. Thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, so Kenny Walker and Josh Jacobs went here. So I'm hoping that I can land some of these wide receivers because I think these guys like running backs and they've got a wide receiver already, and then they went QB. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen because Derrick Henry's still there, Chubb, Najee. I, I don't know how these guys are going to play it. Devontae's still there. So we'll see what happens. If I can, Olave in London would be fucking best case scenario. I'd love that. And I mean, only the 101 went. There's still the 102 is still out there. The 103. I mean, do I take the pick actually instead of one of these guys, or do I take the pick and one of these guys, lock in a third QB? I think I'd prefer the wide receiver. Fuck it. I think I prefer just taking the wide receivers. I know I'm going to need a QB eventually because obviously Kyler Murray's not going to start the season, but oh shit. What are we on auto here? Oh, I went AJ Brown. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh shit. So I get Burrow and Higgins because your boy wasn't paying attention. I mean, I get Brown and Higgins. I like the picks actually. Holy shit. I like the picks. I should have went QB, but I didn't. We still got some QBs left here, so I could go QB next. I don't mind it. But shit. Oh, I didn't put that we're live on here. Let me put that in the chat over there for everybody. Damn, I should have did that earlier. All right. But yeah. All right. So now that I'm off auto pick, my bad. I was showing the other team, and I like you getting two young mobile QBs. Yeah, that's what I had to, bro. That's what I had to. I had to, bro. I had to. But all right. So yeah, I wound up getting auto pick, but I don't mind it. I get AJ Brown and T Higgins, which are kind of the next guys up for me anyway. So not bad. JSN goes there. Oof, I like that. I may have to go. I'm gonna have to go QB. I can't believe Tua is still out here. I mean, they said they're okay with him. Like they want to give him the long term deal. That's not going to stop them. Obviously, it's a little concerning, but they're saying it's not going to stop them. So throw the fire. Yeah, because JSN goes to the Chargers in this. Yeah, JSN goes to the Chargers. I'll run down again the rookies real quick. So Stroud goes to the Texans, Levis goes to the Colts, Young goes to Seattle, A. Rich goes to the Panthers, Addison goes to the Texans, JSN to the Chargers, Quentin Johnston to the Ravens, Hyatt to the Bills, Bijan to the Bengals. Where did Bijan go? Bijan went to the first round here. He went to the Bengals, which is crazy. Crazy spot there. But Downs goes to the Browns. We've got Gibbs that goes to the Raiders. We've got Kincaid to the Chargers, Boutte to the Cowboys. Those are just some of the Tajay Spears to the Chiefs, Roshan Johnson to the Panthers. Those are just some other guys out there as well. Make sure I friend everybody on here so I can just send out the invites. I don't know why I never did that before, but whatever. All right. So we are about to get picked here. Olave and Kelsey go. I like that. I like that. Okay. There goes Drake London. There goes Jameer Gibbs. These guys are not falling to me. Diggs is out there. Cup is out there. Adams is out there. See, most of these guys are a little more know what they're doing as far as dynasty concerned. They don't want those aging vets on their team unless they're kind of going for that win now. It's good to kind of mix it up. So now we'll probably start to see now Diggs. We've got there goes Tua. Damn, I wanted to take Tua. Got sniped there. I'm not in love with anybody that is over here. So we may have to go Trey Lance. I don't think he makes it back to me. Some of these other guys only have one QB up here. Will Levis is still out there as well. Let's go. We can go Trey and then go. Actually, Devonta's still here. I might have to go Devonta, and maybe I'll wait on that next one. Yeah, there's still some guys out there. Let's go Devonta. Because only these three guys don't have QBs. 1, 2, 3. That still leaves Pickett, Wilson, Jones, Goff. There's still some QBs left on the board I can take. I would love to take Goff if I can get him on the comeback around there. But love the receivers that I got there. Catch. Let's see. Everybody's actually killing it, actually. Everybody's actually I like it. I like the competitiveness. I like that everybody's taking all this young talent off the board. I really like that. There goes Najee. There goes Trey Lance. I was torn between possibly taking Trey Lance or Devonta Smith, and I was like, you know what? Let me take Devonta because he's the last of the young wide receivers that I have pretty much in like my top 12, 15-ish range. So I really like getting Devonta there because I didn't want really Watson, Adams, Diggs. I didn't want to take any of those. I'd rather take the younger guy. There goes Swift. TJ Hawk, okay. Goes for the tight end. We've got Andrews is actually still up there. I think since we don't know what's happening with Lamar, that's kind of pushing him down a little bit. Jack said he's happy as of now. Yeah, he probably won't be happy on the comeback because probably most of the receivers are gonna be gone. I do need another QB, so I've got to look to add QB here. We've got Levis, we've got Wilson. Where did Levis go again? Levis went to the Colts, so I'm surprised he even. I'm surprised he even fell. Yeah, bro. Everybody's team is actually looking pretty nice. I like almost everybody's squad. I don't really have much objections. I mean, Bacalao, maybe JT and Jacobs. I don't know. Cup. That's not bad. I like them all. It's just not something I would have done. But actually, it's not bad. You got a young JT. You get Cup, who's a little bit older, obviously. But so yeah. So now we've got. What do we do? Do we take Kirk Cousins for a couple years? Russell Wilson, Daniel Jones, Jared Goff. I actually like Jared Goff over these guys. I think he's going to last a little bit more. He's going to have longer. He's going to have I think he'll get the contract. Debo, Pittman, Addison. Oh, I gotta go. I'm going with my boy Goff. Fuck it, we're spicing it up, baby. We're spicing it up. So we go in Goff. So we go with Goff. We lock up the QB2. He's just younger than any of these other guys here. I don't love Kenny Pickett. Russell Wilson is getting up there. Danny Jones I could have went with Danny Jones, but I said, let me just go with Jared Goff. And Jared Goff, let's see, 28 years old. One, two. He's got three top 12 seasons. He's got three QB1 seasons. Obviously fell off a little bit for a while, but now he's got weapons. He's got a team and offense that believes in him. He's a leader. So I like it. I like it. Yeah, I had to grab golf there. I didn't want to miss any more than that. Cause at least now I'm not necessarily worried about my QBs. I'm confident that golf is going to be there for the next few years, or at least he'll get the contract. Do I think they like him? I don't think they draft a QB. And once they don't draft a QB, and once they fully come out, or give Jared Goff the contract. What is his contract actually as of right now? Let me pull up his contract real quick. Yeah, Mukbang wanted to grab golf. Levis was a good pick. Yeah. Let's see. So there is an out for 2023. But he's good at least until the completion of the 2024 season. And I think they give him a contract. I don't think they move on. Obviously, they're going to see what happens this year. But if he does what he did this year, if he does what he did this year, next year, I think I like it. I mean, why not? Right? Golf was my next pick. Yeah, I couldn't let him get past me, bro. I couldn't let him get past me because I don't know if he was going to come back around, and I just rather have him than some of the other QBs, that are up there rather than Kirk and Russell. I don't know how much more Kirk is going to last, or Russell Wilson for that matter. I mean, Russell's got the contract, so he's going to be there. But I like Goff with the weapons and the offense that he has. There goes Tony Pollard. All right, so we've got our QBs, we've got our wide receivers. We could even take another QB. We could even go like Daniel Jones here. Like I honestly, there's Go Dirt. We could go Dirt here. I don't know if he'll last another round. Do we go Dirt now, or I like Pittman, DJ Moore, or do we go Danny Jones? Or I don't know. It's a tough one. That we're definitely not going running back. All right, so we got to go either wide receiver or tight end. What's it going to be? Do we lock up Go Dirt on that offense there in the tight end, or do we go Pittman, Pickens, Marquise Brown? We're going. Let's go Pittman. Let's go Pittman. Let's go Pittman and Indy. Let's go Pittman and Indy. With Levis. Oh, I probably shouldn't have did that. I forgot that Levis went there. Fuck. That's all right. That was a shitty pick. AR Patty duo will dominate for 16 years. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't necessarily. I should have went Go Dirt. I really should have. Should have definitely went Go Dirt. But if Will Levis, if the potential comes out like he was, I mean, like he did, I mean, let's hope so. Yeah, I didn't like that pick. I didn't like that pick. I should have went Go Dirt. And now Go Dirt probably won't even make it back to me. Maybe it does. Maybe it does, and I'll take him on the turn there. But yeah, I should have went DJ Moore. Oh no, did A-Rich? A-Rich, I think went to A-Rich went to the Panthers, so I don't want to go DJ Moore either. I could have went Marquise. I was close to going Marquise Brown, George Pickens. Let's put some of these guys up here. Ayuk. Don't forget we got Butte to the Cowboys. Go Hogs. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Let me pull this down quick. Let's see what's happening here. So Cooper Cup went. Do we still have let's see, Diggs, Adams. So after the young wide receivers go, then some of those older guys start coming out. The Diggs is the Adams here in the fourth. Here goes Pickens. Here goes A Chain, who went to the Miami. I like it. I like it. I like that. I like that a lot. So we got Patty, A Rich, St. Brown, Swift, A Chain, Pickens. Okay. You got the Herbert Stroud combo here with Cheetah, Najee, and Chubb. Then we go Burks. So mixing some old with some new there. I like it. You got the two nice young QBs though. So I really like that. That's gonna leave you in contention for a really long time, as long as CJ Stroud plays well. What's good, Vals? Yeah, brother. My day was all right. Not too bad. How about you? Long day. Long day. Long day tomorrow too, actually. Shit. Pickens. There goes Pickett. Okay. I think everybody's almost that's the third QB. Okay, I like that. So yeah, I mean third QB is something that you always want to look at as well, as long as you have a they're all 2-1 at their position. Yeah. All right. Remove everyone's unhealthy games. Uh Well, I mean, unhealthy games happen, so that's part of it. It does still get averaged in, unfortunately, as much as we don't want it to. It does, but Cup, Judy, Jacobs, Russell Wilson, JT. I like it. I don't love it. Not the Cup. I mean, or even the Jacobs. Not after this year, anyway. We've got only one QB here. We've got CD Lamb, Brees Hall, DK, Gibbs, Stevenson. I don't love the Stevenson pick there. But Metcalf, Gibbs, Cousins. I like it. There's just not going to be much left on the QB menu. There still are, Derek Carr, Geno Smith, Mac Jones, Aaron Rodgers, Stafford. Purdy's still up there. There are still some QBs. There goes Dotson. So now we're up again. We're definitely going to go dirt here. Jonah Bro has got CMC, Barkley, and yeah, I don't know about the Mixon pick, bro. The Mixon is yeah, the Mixon is gonna be rough. After this year, I don't know what's gonna happen with Mixon. What am I writing in here? Especially in this draft. where Bijan goes there, right? Am I bugging out, or does Bijan not go there? I know we've been talking about this shit. Yeah. It wasn't paying attention. He's in the chat. He got Dalvin Cook. Oh, that shit comes up. That shit happens, bro. What's your thoughts on Casio's watches and Rolex? I'm not a big watch or jewelry person at all, bro. Long day, just up early in the morning. And get out of work until like 7:30. Uh, my time. I'm Eastern, so but yeah, that's all. We've got all right. There goes Derek Carr, Dalvin Cook, Rashard White, and guys, be careful with Rashard White. Do not fall into this White hype of he's going to be the man now. Like, just pump the brakes on Rashard White. Don't take the chances yet. Wait until the season comes about. Wait until free agency happens. Wait until the draft happens. Because I don't. He's not going to be like the 3 down workhorse. He's going to have a role in the offense, yeah. But don't forget, there's no Tom Brady. Like, they might not be good as well. So you got to be careful with Rashard White. Just don't fall into that hype just yet. We've got to wait to the season. Do not trade for running backs right now. Do not bet on running backs right now. Situation changes way too much. Situation changes way too much. But all right, so Marquise Brown goes. There goes Patty F. There goes Hopkins. Damn, I like it. The catch is fucking balling over here. He's got Olave, Addison, who winds up going to the Texans in this particular draft. Quentin Johnson, who goes to the Ravens. So he's got young elite talent. He's got Kelsey there as well. Kyler and Lamar. Man, I'm liking it, bro. And we'll go over the teams at the end as well. Mac Jones. We've got Stafford, Ayuk, Boutte. Boutte goes to the Cowboys here, so that's like it's a nice spot that he lands in. Do we go Ayuk? Damn, I kind of want to go Stafford, but Mari, we've got Pittman, Higgins, go dirt. I would still take fuck it. I'll take the chance on Boutte here too. It's a tough one, but yeah, let's go early. Wow. Okay. This is what we do mocks for. We're having fun. We try out different things. Why? What is he heading out for? I don't know what. I don't know what's happening, but anyway, there goes Ayuk, Pacheco. Tajay Spears does get drafted to the Chiefs in this mock that we're kind of going off of, at least for the rookies. There goes Charbonnet. There goes Ayuk. I mean, I'll run a 30-second one on the next one. He auto drafted Hopkins. Is that why? Oh, so you gotta take the auto draft or pay attention. I mean, shit. I mean, it ain't nobody's fault. But yours. I mean, I auto drafted my second and third pick. I mean, it is what it is. I wasn't paying attention. I was going over some other shit, and I missed it. But you know, you gotta just make up for it. Anyway, we go Boutte. He went to the Cowboys, so we went Boutte there. There goes Miles Sanders. But all right, so who we looking at that's coming up here next? I still like the Stafford. I still like the Stafford, Jordan Love. Maybe we definitely got to grab another QB. Kirk, Amari Cooper. Let me move this down so y'all can see that. Kirk, Amari Cooper. I don't mind some of these older guys too. Josh Downs would be a Hyatt goes to the Bills. I don't know if I love it, but we could start taking some RB. I hate RBs. I don't know what's going to be happening here. Tyler Algier, Brian Robinson. These are guys that I'd rather take chances on. AJ Dillon. I'm probably not picking these guys, but I'm just throwing them up there. Antonio Gibson's a sneaky guy, especially with the enemy going there. I don't know if they're gonna try and get the ball in his hands a little. Yeah, so here's Tajay Spears all the way down here who went to the Chiefs. Just throw him on there. Yeah, everybody is balling out here. But all right, so Pickens goes and I mean Josh Downs goes actually. Keenan Allen and then Josh Downs. Some of these guys are on auto. Hopefully they hop back in before they miss their turn. I left it on the minute, so at least people are going in and out. You do what you got to do. But yeah, let's take a look at some of these teams so far and see, what these guys are working with, what we're working with here, at least for the first spot. You've got Mahomes, Richardson, St. Brown, Swift, Hawkinson, A Chain. A Chain goes to the Dolphins in this particular draft that we're going off of for the rookies, Pickens, and then Downs. We've got Herbert, Stroud. Good start at the 1-2 there. You've got Hill, Najee, Chubb, Burks, Pickett, Allen. That's not bad at all, too. I like that, too. I like that, too. A lot of good teams coming about. Shit, it's my pick here. Deontay Johnson. I might have to just take Stafford and call it a day over there. There's still some wide receivers on the board. Yeah, we're gonna go. Let's just go Stafford. Let's lock that up. So now we got Trevor Lawrence, we got Jared Goff, and we got Matt Stafford. So we're good. At least for a little bit. We stocked up on wide receivers as well. We got our tight end and running backs. Like I said, worry about that. Worry about that after. Things just change too much. I don't love any of the guys that are left anyway. Kirk, Jaguars, Kirk. I would say that was possibly his ceiling. I'm just not a Kirk fan. I never was. I felt like he should have been way more productive when he was on the Cardinals and he had all them chances to be, the guy. Yeah, I mean, last year I would say it was possible that was a ceiling. I'm a Kirk hater. I don't particularly like Christian Kirk. I just don't think he's that like good in anything. Like he's just a good wide receiver. He was pretty much the number one there this year. I mean, they didn't have anybody else really. Now they're bringing in Calvin Ridley. They may bring in a rookie as well. We don't know. We don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I just stay away from Christian Kirk. Like anybody that I don't particularly like for whatever reason, I just stay away from some of those guys. Like I don't want anything to do with Christian Kirk. I think the chances that his value drops is a lot higher than the chances his value goes up. Um, I mean, especially now. I mean, he's 26, so I mean, he had a wide receiver one season. He had 8 touchdowns, which was the highest he's ever had, and he had 1,000, 1,100 yards, but 133 targets, which was great. Is that going to continue? I mean, that's the only season he did great. I mean, last year everybody got hurt, and he still couldn't even finish as a wide receiver too. That's what pissed me off about Christian Kirk last year, because of all the injuries and everything. He still couldn't even finish as a wide receiver too. So that's what puts me off about Christian Kirk. Let me know what y'all feel about Christian Kirk in the chat. If y'all like Kirk or you don't like Kirk. Gabe Davis, Juju, Zay Flowers. Where did Flowers go here? I think Flowers went to the Saints, and he was picked particularly high. So I think I like the Flowers. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going real young, and we're just building up the value. Some guys that have some upside. Because at this point in the draft, I mean, you're just taking pure, like, almost upside at this point or points if you're planning to win, like, right now. I don't know what's gonna happen with Juju. We don't know where he's gonna go. There goes Kadarius Toney. And this late, it's okay to take flyers on guys like that. I mean, Tony, Elijah Moore. I mean, if they get a QB, where did Tillman go? Tillman, damn, I didn't go that far for Tillman. Kobe Myers, who knows where he's gonna end up? I don't know if New England is gonna re-sign him. I think he wants too much money. He's not gonna be worth it. Sky Moore is interesting as well. I like Sky Moore. We'll see what happens, what they do in free agency and the draft as well. Because I mean, really, you've got only MVS, Tony, and Sky Moore. So yeah, there are still some guys I like here. Let's go. Let's go with the upside in Tony. Just go with the upside. I know the guy's never healthy, but this late in the draft, I mean, he's not gonna be starting on my team, but he's just some upside that I could have there. And then I'll probably start. I could probably start going RB here if there's not any wide receivers I like that might have upside. I mean, Sky Moore, Alec Pierce. These are guys that I have a little bit of faith in going forward if things work out right. But time will obviously tell. I don't like anybody else really here at all. Hutchinson is down here. All right. We've got board. Joku, Zeke finally comes off the board. Kendre Miller. All right, so where were we? We were looking at some of these other teams over here. So Josh Allen, CMC, Saquon, Trey Lance, Godwin, Mixon, Ridley, Miles Sanders, Akers, Gabe Davis. I like the top up until the Mixon pick. That one, that I don't like. Let's see, Burrow, Waddle, Pitts, Diggs, and Levis. I love that. I love the first one. Then he comes up with McLaurin and JK as well. JK is a sneaky one. If they don't sign anybody or bring in anybody in, JK could be an RB1. Why is this bugging out right now? All right. There goes Peoples Jones. Yeah, there's still a bunch of good wide receivers we can take chances on. Tajay Spears. We'll go with Tajay Spears, who goes to the Chiefs in this particular draft. I like that. Roshan Johnson went to the Panthers. So that's another good one. We've got a couple of rounds left, and then we'll go over all the teams. We'll see what they did, whether some of the things we liked, we didn't like. Elijah Moore, Jacoby Myers, Darnell Washington. I think it was Kincaid that went to the Chargers. Yeah, Kincaid goes to the Chargers here, so I would probably. I'd love to take. Yeah, I'll take Kincaid there, who went to the Chargers, and that leaves us with what, one more pick. I haven't filled out, obviously. But I need another running back. If I don't like any of the wide receivers, and I still like Alec Pierce is up there. That'd probably be the last. Try and take another. Right, like I love to get Roshan here He goes to the Panthers there in the third. If he falls, even if he falls down to me, I don't know. We'll see. Got one more pick anyway. Then we'll take a look. We'll go over all these. We'll go over all these teams and see what's good. We'll go over your team too, Jay. Tell me about it. Why you picked who, where. I love the wide receivers. You went at the bottom, just trying to get some upside with Wandell, Nico, Osborne, Alec Pierce, Dubes, Mechie, and Addison went to the Texans in this particular draft. Kenny Gainwell, okay, Cat. Kenny Gainwell. Seems like the team likes him. I'm not falling for it. They just use way too many running backs. I don't think they care much about our fantasy shit. There goes Roshan. Damn. Snipe me. Damn. I liked it. You got Likely, you got Knox, you got Jamal Williams coming off the board. They took my fucking guy I wanted. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing? I don't like any of these dudes. So that means we probably go. Wow, Michael Thomas is still up here, and I nobody gonna want his ass. I guess we gotta go young with Mims. Let's go Hutch. Let's go Hutch. Like a bunch of young dudes, just a bunch of young talent. All right, there goes Foreman, Ritter, Fournette, Thomas, and then wraps it up with these last two here. Gainwell was a gamble. Yeah, I'm not in. Don't fall for the hype on these damn running backs. It's too much shit changes. Just don't fall for it. I mean, particularly when it's this late in the draft and you've got your team pretty much set already. I mean, I'm okay with it. He's got his wide receivers set. He's got his tight ends. He's got his QBs. So yeah, I mean, at this point in the draft, to take some of these guys that we want to take chances on is fine. I don't know how long Kenny Gainwell is actually going to last there. Are they going to re-sign? It just comes about spending money at the end. I got a competitive squad at youth. Yeah, I think I was looking at yours. Let's pull you up, Jay. We've got Hurts, Walker, and ETN. I love that. 2 top 5 running backs, top 5 QB. Christian Watson. I'm a Christian Watson hater. Not that I don't like him. I do like him. I don't know. Something about him is just making me sour. But getting him where you did, I mean, I prefer him over some of the other guys anyway that came after. I probably would have liked Diggs, but I like the young elite talent. Hopefully he progresses with Jordan Love or whoever winds up being there. Mark Andrews, love it. Danny Jones, love it. Hopefully, and we don't know if he's going to get a long-term deal or not, but he can't be asking for, 50 mil or 45 mil, whatever the fuck he's asking for. That's just, come on. Come on, Daniel. Dotson, love it. Pacheco, Deontay, Wanda. Yeah, I talked about the rest there. Wandell, Nico Collins, Osborne, Foreman, love it. In this draft, Pacheco, what I said, who did I take that win? Yeah, Spears went to the Chiefs as well, so it'd be Spears and Pacheco there. But yeah, man, I like the squad. You definitely got upside. You've got value. So if shit isn't working out, you've got shit that you can move around and fix up your team. So I like it, bro. I like it. I like the squad, especially the running back, Walker and Etienne. That's nuts. I like it. I prefer wide receivers over running backs, but you got some top young running backs. I don't mind that at all. And they're going to be crazy valuable, as far as trading pieces. If, like I said, if shit doesn't work out at wide receiver for you and you need to make a trade, you have to come off one of them, you're gonna get at least a top wide receiver in return. Let's look at Mukbang. Let's look at yours, brother. Bijan, Deshaun Watson, JSN, who went to the Chargers. And this one, I love it. Bijan went to the Bengals. Drake London, J-Mo, Kittle, DJ Moore, Geno Smith, Hyatt, who went to the Bills. Monty, Kendre Miller, Hooker, Rashid Rice, and Roshan Johnson, who went to the Panthers. So I like that squad as well. At QB, you might be suffering at QB because Geno might only be a one-year rental. I don't know if he is going to be a starter. Obviously, going to keep on going forward. That's a little bit of a gamble, but you should be good at least for next year. At least for next year. So I wouldn't worry there. I do too, but I saw young RB, so I changed my approach. Yeah, bro, and I mean that's why we do, that's why we do exercises like this where you can practice different, different strategies depending on who falls to you, right? So you chose to go the RB route. Now, do you love how it turned out? Do you love your wide receivers? Do you love that you went RB and kind of this is the way that it shaked out for you? Do you like how it ended up with the QB situation, getting Danny Jones? So those are the things, obviously we choose different players. We try different things so we can see what we like better in the long run. Because we only do this once, right? When you're in the dynasty startup, you only get one chance to draft. You only get one chance to shape up your team how you want it to be in the future. So yeah, let me know, Jay, if you actually like the outcome of what happened there. Do you feel like I think you actually already told me. You got a competitive squad and youth, yeah. Yeah. So overall, do you think that you were okay with going with the two running backs? Are you okay with how your wide receivers turned out? Let's see, just Jack. Let's see what we got up. I'll run through all these quick before I hop off. But I think we talked about Jack's already. JC, we talked about Jonah, bro. We talked about Updater. We talked about Delano. Let's go. Chase, Bryce Young, Eckler, Devontae Adams, Javante, Derrick Henry, Kamara. So a lot of older running backs, and then wound up not even getting QBs, Bryce Young and Ritter. So we're gonna obviously that team's gonna have an issue. We've got TD House team, JJ, Dak, Garrett Wilson, Tua, and Debo. Love to start there. Don't love the Pollard pick, but that's okay. Goes and grabs up Derek Carr, so get some security. Michael Mayer, Christian Kirk, Brian Robinson, Joku, Peoples Jones, Alec Pierce. I like it. I like the squad that we put together there. Fields, JT, Jacobs, Cup, and Judy with Russell Wilson. I like it. I don't love it, but just got to be careful with Cups and Jacobs in the next coming years. And then I think he went on auto after that because he autoed Dalvin Cook and D Hop. But overall, not bad. I like the squad. You got some good potential there. My world, we've got CD Lamb, Brees Hall, DK. Love that. And Gibbs. Yeah, we spoke about that. I love that. I didn't love the Stevenson pick, but you're okay. You get Kirk, you get Mac Jones down there. QB is going to could possibly be an issue, especially down the stretch. But you got a good surrounding team around that. I love it because the higher round wide receivers were older, so I waited longer to draft younger potential. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I like that too. Because you got the younger wide receivers where their value can still increase. If they start playing well and shit, like you've got increased value there. So I like it. With 3 QBs thrown to them, yeah. I like it, bro. I like the mindset there, especially that you were able to get those two. You were able to get those 2 running backs is sick. So if your wide receivers, shit, if your wide receivers show out, that puts you in a real good position. And then, so yeah, I like this. I like this squad here. I definitely like that. Bijan, Watson, JSN, London, JMO, Kittle, DJ Moore. Yeah, let's go. And then Catch. I like the Catch. I like the team that Catch put together here. Went with Lamar and Kyler. Went Brock Purdy late, but Olave, Addison, Johnston, Mike Williams, and Lockett at wide receiver. Kelsey and Freiermuth. So I like going double there, especially if if it was tight end premium, you're getting or even not even that. You've got Kelsey to play until he's done, and then you got Freiermuth to come up right after that. So that sets you up for a long time at the tight end position. So I love it. Damian Pierce, AJ Dillon, Gainwell, and Deuce Vaughn. Running backs that are all kind of obviously questionable going forward, but they will have a role and they will score fantasy points. So, but set up the core of the team, beautifully. That's what we like to do. And then there was my squad, who I actually went on auto pick for the damn second and third round. But I don't mind who they wound up picking for me. I was too busy talking and shit. But T Law and Golf we get at QB, AJ Brown, T Higgins, Devonta Smith. The Pittman pick, I didn't love the Pittman pick, but I was still able to get Dirt. But I'll take it. I'll take it nonetheless. I don't mind it actually. He's still decently young. Was he 26? He'll be 26 in the season. So we go Boutte, who went to the Cowboys. We go Stafford just to get a backup third QB to roll with that. So I love it. And we got Zay Flowers, who went to the Saints. Tony, Tajay Spears, who went to the Chiefs. Kincaid, who went to the Chargers. So I like how we ended up on the bottom there, and we've got I love how I've got my young elite wide receivers that are still win now. AJ Brown, T Higgins, Devonta Smith, T Law, and Golf. My first 5 picks, 6 picks really, 7 picks really are still like really win now, but they're also young. So I love that I was able to get that outcome there. I definitely I was able to get that. So that turned out good. That turned out good for me. If I wasn't on auto, I might have actually I might have went the same route. I don't know if I would have went Bryce Young at that pick. I probably would have rather have the receiver anyway. AJ Brown falling there. I mean, he's my wide receiver 4 in Dynasty. So to get him at the 2-6 there, I like that. Let me see what's happening with my other league here. Let me pull that up and see if anything, because this is an actual real league, a real league draft startup. Yeah, so nothing's changed. Nothing's happened since the last pick, which was Jacobs. But hopefully I'll be picking tomorrow. We get the 1-2 slot. The 1-2 bang there. And again, I'm hoping I could get some of these wide receivers. I don't know. We'll see. Do these guys go running back or do they actually go wide receiver? I'll probably get London. I don't know how these guys feel about London. Olave, maybe not. There's still some running backs though. So if they go, Henry, Chubb, Najee, Stevenson, I'm 4 picks away. Javante's still there. I might actually. Damn, I don't think I want to take Javante. I think I'll just take the wide receivers. Yeah, I'll take the wide receivers because they're young and they're pretty much concrete as they're going to be good wide receivers in the NFL for a long period of time. So I think I'll just roll with that, even though I do want Javante. But being that I went QB right off the bat, we got Waddle. I'd love to set up my wide receivers first before we, start going into the running backs, unless guys fall. So I'll hold off on that. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But other than that, y'all got any questions, any trades, anything about the startups? Let me know before I hop off here. Because it's been a minute that I've been on, but appreciate all y'all for coming out and tuning in, of course, as usual. Tomorrow night we'll be on 420 Fantasy Hustlers Network, so we got the show going on there. I still like Najee. I like Najee too. I do really like Najee, but I don't like Najee over the wide receivers that are left. Like I don't like Najee over Olave in London. I think that's my problem. That's my problem. That's my biggest issue there. Yeah, I don't love Najee for it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm an RB hater. I've been burned too many times on RBs that I'm just not willing to go there unless it's one of those top 5 guys. It's just rough, bro. Yeah. I still got. Yeah, let me pull up the wide receivers that like Olave is still here. London is still here. Christian Watson is still here. there's still a lot of wide receiver talent on the board. We're early, in the draft, obviously, but yeah, I don't think I want to go any of these guys yet. If Javante makes it back to my 6'12", I mean, that'd be sick. I don't know if he's going to, especially now that we don't what do we even believe with Javante? They come out and say that Javante's not going to be ready. He's going to be out for an extended period of time, might be on the pup, which we kind of expected because of the severity of the injury anyway. And then not even I think it was not even an hour later, the team actually came out talking about, he might be ready. He should be ready for the start of the season. So I don't know what to believe. And regardless of that, he's still coming back off the injury. So don't expect much this first year. But yeah. I see the owners. This is going to be a good league. Yeah, this is one of Hustler's leagues. This is one of 420 Fantasy Hustlers leagues that he puts together. Dynasty league. So yeah. And don't forget, I can't even forget. Only the 101 came off the board, so there's still the 102, the 103, there's still picks out there, and I don't know when these guys are going to start getting into the picks. But I could be tempted to take a pick there as well. I think I want to lock up the wide receivers. I don't really have to go crazy. I can wait and take the pick on the way back, or take picks on the way back. I don't know how many other guys are going to be winding up taking picks there, but taking picks on these next two turns, it's rough. I don't know. I will see once I'm up. I'll decide what route that I want to go, especially if the wide receivers that I want are gone. At that point, I can look into the picks. Because I could do I can go both picks. I could take the 102 and the 103 and go, with one of the QBs, and then, JSN or Gibbs, or, do whatever I want really. Or I could just wait and, I don't know. We shall see. Because maybe I do take the pick, instead. If I take the QB and the QB turns out good, whether it's whoever that is, Stroud, Young, Anthony Richardson, who knows, Will Levis, we'll see. But anyway, I'm about to be out of here. Let me know if y'all got any other questions or anything y'all want to throw out there, or topics, before I dip up out of here. But again, yeah, we'll be on tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. And other than that, make sure you're following us on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in again, everybody. But yeah, Instagram, Dynasty Life Fantasy. Make sure you're following us there. And make sure you're following 420 Fantasy Hustler Network on YouTube, because I'll be on there every Thursday night. So we're here Wednesday nights and Sunday nights right here on this channel. Thursday nights on Hustler's channel. And yeah, we're just gonna continue to bring Dynasty content throughout the whole off season, because shit never stops. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, tune in tomorrow if you want. I'll be on Hustlers Network. We're going over some wide receiver age stuff, when the drop off is coming about. I might make a separate video also and just post it on my channel as well. But yeah, appreciate you, bro. But yeah, I'm out of here.